The corrupt California cop rapist. Remember where my fun fiction inspired by hatred noise coming from the apartment down below, African Muslim, ends when you pick up the phone. You ask California's law enforcement, state, city, county, what do you know about me not reaching Melton, John Melton Brady, for 9 years with a Flight 93 check? If they don't know a damn thing about it, yeah, that's Jerry, the corrupt California law enforcement guy, telling you not a rapist, telling you not to come to California, spend your tourism dollars here. They are part of the problem of America's hijacked lifeline. Try to call me right now, 424-229-4140 to get an idea of what I mean. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. Now, if California's corrupt cattle, the cops don't know what that is, a Flight 93 check, direct them to Christ Complex links, and yeah, come see me in person. Have wit, will travel. It's the only perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth.
Difficulty for 2018 4x6 prints has been added and has inspired the high-tech toys at play today. This, John of the Military Pitbull Project is showing some VIPs of the street. That might be him up there right now. Helicopter, plane, and he points to a limo, and he explains the writers in the limo are part of the Utonian elite, the Mormon, pod people, faith, fraud of a faith, sister faith of the Muslim, fraud of a faith. They are active, very active in America's hijacked lifelines, and he explains the significance of the limo there. That's a lot of grannies built out of their savings by those scam artists going house to house. Guys, pick up your phones, make a video of the Mormons as you try to call me in front of them. You could do it by phone, by speakerphone. Fraud of a faith, they're the devil insists that they spend 3 hours worshiping him and his lies on Sunday. You can do it that way, or you can also do it in person when they come to interrupt your family's dinners. Ask them how you reach Melton. You show up on his call log, his caller IDs. You can find it at youtube.com/DNFD series. What else with my family's life I'd not be allowed to work because of what you and your sister faith, the Muslims, are actively a part of. Get their reactions and you pose. Come see me in person. Have wit, will travel. Show me the perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Best people to start building with. And enjoy those imagery. You can find them at vote-truth.blogspot.com. You can find them on DNFD series, daffodilly.blogspot.com, ChristComplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilly. Check them out. Download and wallpaper your neighborhood with this. Tell to your neighbors you're going to get the Mormons to write you off of their sales route. Do it for truth. Ask them, how do you reach this man by phone? When else will my phone not be allowed to work because of what you're actively a part in? Censorship in America. Religious censorship. Post the reactions. Come see me in person. So Hogger, Lightning Hogger, leader of a biker gang, is in a really fancy restaurant with his agent. He's having lunch. And the agent's in a suit and he's in his jeans, and you know what bikers wear. And he gets a phone call. Oh, it's California. Everybody's got an agent. He gets out that phone. It's a really loud cell phone, and the guy on the other end says, Auger, the Chinese have some more brown-nosing cops they're tired of. They're going to be dropping them off at your house in the desert. And Hogger burps and excuses himself. Remember, check and post in 5 and hand out these 5 for real. Check and post in 5 via speakerphone with California's cop. Oh, there are an awful lot of sirens tonight. Might have something to do with active folks in America's hijacked lifelines
conducting harassment techniques here at Terrorist Against yours truly. Let me tell you about Red and Vince. They're eating, lunch somewhere, and Red said, Did you see that? That woman at the table next to us just turned on her audio maker. And Vince says, Are you sure? And Red said, Yeah, she turned on the audio maker on her phone. And Vince says, Well, whatever the hell you do, don't say anything about Jerry, the cop rapist, or Adam, or Leo. Tina's a travel agent in the Midwest, and her customers, the Jones, will not take no for an answer. And Tina finally has to tell him, I'm not going to send you to California. You're going to have a bad experience with their corrupt cops out there. Then you're not going to want to come back to me next vacation. Let me show you. She picks up that phone, puts the speakerphone on, calls up any of the California corrupt cops, state, county, locals. He's also got a bunch of files with their home numbers. They don't mind disturbing me here at my home, the Immaculate Apartment. I'm Melton. And I've received 193 check in 9 years of asking. That's what Tina asked the cop about, and the cop bullshits her. She gets it on tape, and she tells him, you go to Florida. The corrupt California cop rapist, could be city, could be county, could be state, LA City, LA County, has another victim, unsuspecting victim of the American public, a tourist from another state, and he has taken her to a location and is about to rape her. Remember, this is my fix and draw attention to your phone, your family's lifeline being hijacked, and corrupt California cops actively taking part in that. Some cops from another state have showed up in California to protect this lady, and they grab a Jerry to take him back to their state for a little justice. Remember, guys, they do that because they have a moral obligation, and you as a citizen have a moral obligation to other citizens to make a documentation of America's hijacked lifelines. Try to call me, 424-229-4140. Make a video of America's hijacked lifelines. If you don't mind me saying, Mom, you don't really look like the type that can afford a house on the beach. And Charlie says, well, I'm a cop, and I've been hitting a lot of really good ATMs. Oh, I see. And from what I hear from the reporters in my business back in LA, California, what I hear from the senators and the mayors and the governor, yeah, lots of folks, what I know from them calling me up and checking and posting at 5, asking what is our part in America's hijacked lifelines, I may have to beat a hasty retreat from LA, and when I get here, you don't know me. Oh yes, sir, I gotcha. Yeah, I think James or Charles or Warren have one of their Jerrys up there. They had a whole bunch of them out on the street out there, I think, or just inside the Spectrum parking lot. From the sound of them, about, police cadet kind of, and here to taunt as I'm trying to process my videos and get a night's sleep, rest from my pain. It's my sleep medicine, it's my pain medicine. So, yeah, call up California's cowardly corrupt cops actively involved with Spectrum and America's hijacked lifelines. They can reach me by phone. Spectrum can. Call up California's cops, call up Spectrum, ask them how you reach Melton by phone. Call up California's cops and ask, why can't I reach Melton? He's been asking for a 9/11 Flight 93 check for 9 years. What's your part in that? If they don't know what a Flight 93 check is, every cop, to a man, to a woman, at work, at home, they don't mind disturbing me at my home. If they don't know what a 9/11 Flight 93 check is, they're involved or they're incompetent. Get Officer so-and-so on tape, on video, on audio.
being an active part in that Hussein placing Lifeline censorship, that Trump placing Lifeline censorship. 9/11 Flight 93 checking Posting 5 with California's law enforcement. All good cops call from police stations and ask them, what are you doing out there in California that's affecting my citizens?
Fiction designed to draw attention to California's corrupt law enforcement, state, county, and city of LA taking active part in America's hijacked Lifeline. See that paper trail checking Posting 5 in front of every single damn cop they have in California. The jury, by phone at work and by phone at home, they don't mind me being disturbed. The pieces of Mormon shit, bottom of the barrel Mormon shit, Muslim and African shit down below, smoking on top of actually saying place on fire, from what I smell. And yeah, Jerry puts out a cigarette on this tourist, latest tourist he's raped. I wouldn't send him out here if you can't trust him to check and Posting 5 and tell you the truth about America's hijacked Lifeline. Do it by phone with them. Is a corrupt California cowardly cop. Take your pick, city, county, state, and he's got a big smile on his face. And Red says, "What's the big smile for?" And Wang says, "Well, my ex-wife's been giving me hell about the alimony and all that, and Jerry, corrupt California cop rape, is going to take me out and show me a good time, show me where to find the good tourists, gals. I'm Melton, self-government. This is my work of fiction. It ends when you pick up your phone, call up California's law enforcement, and try to call me in front of them. I've been asking for Flight 93 checks for 9 years. If they don't know what one is, and your cops can get the phone records of me not getting one, ask them via speakerphone, and when they lie to you, you don't know what else they're lying about. Layla, a California resident, has just answered the door in this fictional video about California's corrupt, cowardly cops, and she says, "Jerry, I have not seen you since high school. What are you doing here?" Yeah, Jerry does not only, he's known to be the corrupt California cowardly cop rapist in Melton's Parable Bites. He doesn't say much. He just goes in and he exacts some payback for that angry attitude he developed back in high school with being rejected by Layla. I'm Melton, son of a Carpenter Mary. You know where my fun fiction ends. They've already started corrupt cowardly cops in Spectrum's parking lot, as well as out on the street there. Check and Posting 5 via speakerphone. And don't send your tourists out here. Jerry's here. So when the fire alarm's been going on for 20 minutes, all you have to do is take out your phone, and the Mormons setting it off and yelling out snake eyes as they go down the walkway. They'll turn the alarm off. Red and Vince had just pulled up in front of a convertible with a couple of drunk gals in it, and yeah, one of them jumps up, pulls up that shirt and yells and screams, and the other one jumps up too and pulls up that shirt, and Red says, "I think we got some college girls here," and Vince says, no, Red, that's Leah and Lacey, Officer Leah and Lacey, and yeah, they hide stuff. They drive them home. And check and Posting 5, 424-229-4140. A Jasmine has been pulled over by a corrupt, cowardly California cop, and she's saying to Officer Lacey, "I don't understand. I wasn't speeding. Why have you pulled me over?" And she hears this bizarre hee-haw and kind of laugh coming from the patrol car. And then, yeah, Alea gets on the speaker and says, "It's payback time, bitch." Then Lacey gets in the car, and the patrol car, she's written her the ticket, and she says, "Okay,
Now we do someone I went to high school with. I'm Melton, so I've got to Marion. They've already started putting on the party in Spectrum's parking lot, so I'm going to start with the corrupt, cowardly California cop. Try to call me in front of them via speakerphone. To a man, to a woman, the corrupt cops ask him, what do you know about this? What is your part in my family's lifeline not working, officer so-and-so? Alea and Lacey, two California corrupt, cowardly cop princesses, are having dinner at a nice fancy restaurant. Free, of course. And Leah says, did you see what that bitch at the next table did? And Lacey says, no. She says she turned on her phone audio maker. And Lacey said, really? She did? Well, whatever you do, don't talk about Jerry, the California corrupt cop rapist. Or Adam, Officer Adam, or Sergeant Lenny. I'm Melton, and these purple bites, corrupt California cowardly cop, showing you how to check and post in 5, get the truth out about America's hijacked lifelines, brought to you by cops running wild and eager rock with their impersonators of yours truly, John Melton Brady. Red gets back to the squad car and says that girl was really scared. I let her off with a warning. And Vince says, well, of course she's scared. She's just watched someone place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. And he's from around here somewhere, isn't he? Aside from Hawaii. And also, their own cops in their own states. He was a tourist. They are telling them all about California's crooked cops, a part of America's hijacked lifelines. They call us up. Man, to a woman, a state, county, city, and they ask about John Melton Brady not getting one Flight 93 check in 9 years of asking, and they lie through their teeth for the Hussein places. Mormons have been running hog wild, so check and post in 5. So Adam has picked up his son, little Billy, from kindergarten, and Billy looks up. He says, am I in trouble? And, should I have not told him about that place in the desert you take the bad guys to? And yeah, Adam says, no, son. He smiles nervously at the principal, and he takes him to the car, and he asks about what they did, and little Billy says, well, he did what Mommy does, his ex-wife. She turns on that audio maker on her phone, and they say, tell me all about Daddy and his illegal activity as a cop. Check and post in 5 in front of all California corrupt cops. It's the last day of May 2018. And I'm getting my May 2018 4x6 prints, my photos, my graphic art photos together. Some 93 check photos. Oh, in those 20,000 you're going to find just about everything you see in my hand. And on my shirt, these here are my portfolio cards. Could be your contact cards for your business or personal use. See my contact, think your contact, and come see me in person to get your contact there. Why do you have to see me in person? Yes. The reason we need to use the domino effect to get truth to the whole country about our hijacked lifelines. Make that video, whatever you get. When you don't get me, it's going to be boring. Phone ring, error message, business signal. It's not going to be boring. If you need firemen, please, paramedics. We're at a summer college party. They're the best kind because most of the college crowd have more time on their hands to party and also to do the responsible thing. And that's what happens when Andrea and Mia get to a college party and they ask Kennedy, where are the 4x6 prints and the parables of Melton? And she points over to one corner where they got these hanging. Well, some pissing line.
And she says, make sure you look for that folder, California's Corruption, with senators, mayors, governors, and every single cop they've got. If you're shy about calling the cops and Flight 93 checking and posting and 5 in front of them, look for the phones they're handing out as well. Make a video of America's hijacked lifelines and ask California's law enforcement what's their active part in that.